everyone, this is Ashley at the Learning Loft Academy, and today we're going to be going over what pronouns are. Specifically, we're actually going to be going over what definite pronouns are. And that sounds a little bit confusing because you already don't know what a pronoun is, so what is a definite pronoun? Well, think about what the word definite means. It means you know something. So, definite just refers to a pronoun that stands for a noun that we already know. So a pronoun is a word that just stands in for a noun. And a definite pronoun just stands in for a noun that we already know about. And that is it. So let me just kind of show you what that means. So what if we introduce a person? Tom is a boy. Tom plays. Right? Well, this is redundant. And what is redundant? It means something is unnecessary. We don't need this second Tom. Tom, the noun, which I would like to point out here that if you are shaky on nouns, then review our noun video because that's very important for knowing what a pronoun is. We know Tom is a noun. We don't need to have him mentioned again. We can just replace this with he. And this is simpler, right? We don't have to mention him twice. We know who he is. That's what makes this a definite pronoun. We know who he is, so we just say he. This is a broad category, and these are also the ones that we are reviewing are called personal pronouns. They refer to people. Specified people. Okay? These include I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Now, to introduce another new word to you, these are called subjective pronouns. Is this crucial for you to know? Probably not, but it is helpful. They're called subjective pronouns. Why? Because they are the subject of the sentences they appear in. So if we have, we might have, who ate the pie? I ate the pie. I admit it. I ate the pie. Subject. I is the subject here, right? So, but there are other personal pronouns, and they have other names. Oh no. Alright. So, what about me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them? So what kind of pronoun do you think this is? If we know that, I and we know that these are subjective. So these are the subject. So what happens when a pronoun is switched to be an object? These are called objective pronouns. They're called objective. So, as in, give that to me. Give that to me. These are pronouns you use when something is being done to someone else. Give that to me. Give that to us. Alright? Now, you may have noticed there are a few other pronouns that I have not covered, right? Words like my, your, his, hers, its, our, your, and their. Theirs. Alright, so what do these refer to? Alright, what do these refer to? We've got more pronouns. That means we're going to have to introduce another category name. Oh no. These are called possessive. Because what does possess mean? It means you have something. Right? So, whose my? Okay? Whose is that? It's my book, right? Alright. So we're going to use these in some example sentences. But there is one last thing I would like for you to know. And it's very simple. So let's say that this little figure is me, and this little figure is you. Okay? So if this is I and this is you, what if we numbered them? What if we said that this is the first person and this is the second person? And then what if we're both talking about Tom again? What would Tom be? He would be the third person, wouldn't he? He would be the third person. That's how these pronouns can be labeled. These, my, our, along with I and us and we, these are called first person. I'm going to use the number instead of the word. First person. And you and your, the other person in the conversation, those are second person. If it's I and you, we have the first person and the second person. I was here first, you came second. And then we're talking about some other person or group of people. We call that the third person. This is not crucial information for you to remember, but if you ever hear me say that this sentence is in the third person, then you know that it's referring to other people. Okay? So we're going to go over some example sentences that are going to show what all these means, because I have confronted you with some new terms that you may have never heard before. So, what if we said, this is his car? What kind of pronoun is this? This personal pronoun, what kind of pronoun is it? It is a third person possessive. Alright? Possessive, because whose car is it? It's his. It's no one else's. It's his. That's possessive. Okay? Now, what if we had, here he is. Oh no, here he is. Still third person, because it's still talking about someone else. But now, this is now no longer possessive. It's a different word. It is subjective. He is the subject of this phrase, this sentence. He is the subject. Here he is. Okay? So, who is she? Right? What kind of pronoun is that? Well, again, it's third person. Subjective. Now, what if we change this to give that to her? Give that to her. Third person, we're talking about someone else, but now is changed to objective, because we want something to be done to her. Give that to her. Now, why should I give that to her? Right? It is hers. Duh. Okay, well, now this is changed. It is still third person, but it is now possessive, because we are indicating that something belongs to her. Give that to her. Why? It is hers. So we have a little subtle change here. Give that to her, it is hers. All right, this is the difference between something being done to her and something belongs to her. All right, and we can show this another way. All right. We want pie. All right, I ate it all. So now we as a group want more. Okay, we is first person because it is talking about us. We were here first. We, subjective. This sentence is about us. It's about what we want. We are the subject. Okay? Or, if you want to sound more demanding, you can say, give the pie to us. Give the pie to us. Alright? Or no one gets hurt. First person. Objective. We are now the object. Right? Because it's kind of subtly understood that this is being spoken to someone else, so you can kind of say you is at the beginning of it. You give the pie to us. Alright? It's just the word you is not spoken, but it's implied. Give the pie to us. Alright? Now, the poor person with the pie might say, why? And you might say, it's ours. Okay, maybe we were the ones who made it. First person, but it belongs to us. Possessive. Alright? So that's going to be it today on this video about personal pronouns. If you have any questions about the examples I used or examples of your own or just any question about personal pronouns, then as far as grammar, then ask us in the comments and we will get back to them as soon as we can. Again, if you were shaky on nouns, you might want to go and review that because that's very important for understanding this video. And if you're shaky on other grammar concepts, then look at our other grammar videos. But that's going to be it for this one, and I will see you in the next video.